Hello, fam. It is a absolutely beautiful day in South Carolina. Golly, is it beautiful. Not a cloud in the sky whatsoever. Had a little front come through yesterday. Sorry, the camera. Trying to do something crazy there. Anyway, had a little front come through last night and brought us some rain, which was good. And it is just a beautiful day. March the 4th, Saturday, and just a beautiful, beautiful Saturday morning in South Carolina. Today, I'm gonna do a almost 500-hour review on the Kubota M7040. This tractor is a 2013 model of tractor. I'll show you. It has 1,032.7 hours on it. When I got this tractor, it had, I believe, around 650 hours on it when I got it. So I have put almost 500 hours on it. Again, 2013 model, so you're looking how many years? 10 years. 10-year-old model here with just a little over 1,000 hours on it is not bad whatsoever. I am, as far as I know, third owner of this tractor. I bought it from a guy in the next town over. He had bought it from, I believe, the original owner. Not sure how many hours the guy that I bought it from put on it. He used it to pretty much cut hay. That's all he did with the tractor, was cut hay, as far as I know. So, like I said, I am the third owner on this tractor. Absolutely love it. 70 horsepower, 4-wheel drive. Love having the cab. Of course, front tires close to needing to be replaced, but they still got plenty of life in them. Got the 3 suitcase weights on it. All the lights work on it. I am missing one of the amber blinkers on this side here that I am missing. But otherwise, pretty much everything's good. Well, other than I am my mirror on this side over here. This side's broke, but otherwise, pretty decent. Nothing's bent, everything works. And just a good all-around tractor. Now, I do wish that I had a front end loader on it. That would be great. And this tractor is, from what I've seen, videos that I have watched, would be great with a front end loader on it. And it is a great front end loader. This series at 7040 on into the newer 7060s and into the, what are the M471s, I believe, are great loader tractors. So just a good middle range type tractor in that middle range horsepower utility family. So again, I really do love this tractor. It's got the dual hydraulics on the back here with the 2 sets of remotes, telescoping link ends here for the 3-point hitch. I do wish it had a hammer strap on the hitch there, but I made my own for one of the things that I have to use this for, so no big deal there. I mean, just a great tractor, great for pulling hay balers and cutting hay and raking hay and just anything that you would simply want with it. Like I said, I have no issues with it whatsoever. I pulled disc harrows with it, pulled spread turkey litter with it, our big pull behind turkey litter spreader. I have pulled it, I don't know how many times. Like I said, baling hay, it pulls the New Holland baler with no problem. I mean, just anything that I've given this tractor to do, it has simply just performed it greatly. I mean, just greatly. So the only issue I have had with it, of course, was the fuel issue that I was having, and I think that was caused by me myself. I think I used some dirty fuel out of a tank that I've got, and I'm not going to use that tank anymore whatsoever. I think it had some gunk in the bottom of it, and I pulled some of that gunk up, and it got in, and it got clogged up right here at this fitting is the spot where it was clogged up at, I believe. The guy that worked on me took pictures of the junk that come out of it, and there was just an enormous amount of crud and junk that came out of it. And I'm pretty certain that that spot right there is where he pulled that junk out of. So I've been running fine ever since. So if you ever have that issue of starving for fuel, that'd be the first place to look, is to go into that elbow, pull that line off, go into that elbow there, clean that hose out, clean that elbow out, and you're probably going to solve your problem. So but anyway, like I said, just a great all around. I love having the corner post exhaust. I know the 7060s have the exhaust up on the hood now, or to the side of the tractor. I believe on this side here. Haven't drove one, so I don't know if it blocks your view, but I think it's somewhere right in this area. I do like having the corner post on this because you do have that clear field of view. So no issues with that whatsoever. Again, I always dreamed of having a cab tractor, and getting this one was a big help. You know, I know there's a lot of opinions out there about a cab tractor and whether they're good or bad, but you know, for the most part, I see them as being good, because when at the end of the day, whenever you've been disking or you've been baling hay and you always got all this dust and junk flying, you get done baling hay or disking a field, you ain't dirty and nasty. You may have a little bit of junk on you, but you ain't dirty and nasty like you would be from an open station tractor. So having that cab is a huge difference maker. I'm telling you, I've got bad allergies, and so it really does help me. So I do like having the cab. So this cab is well laid out as far as conveniences. Got all your right dash. Of course, it is a hydraulic shuttle transmission, which means you don't have to push in the clutch. You can work this lever here without pushing the clutch, and that's a great feature, and most of your tractors today have that. So and it's nice having. I really would like to have a 12-speed transmission, but the 8-speed works good for me, and everything's laid out good with your hydraulic remotes here and your transmission selector, your high and low there. Got a throttle, of course your PTO is right here handy, your 3-point hitch is down here, nice and handy. So everything's in proper position. I got the bar here that I can put my bell monitor on. You got your lights over here to the side. Of course, can't have a cab tractor without having, of course, the air conditioning and heat, and very seldom do you ever have to run the heat. I mean, with a cab tractor, sun shining on a day like today, you know, it could be probably 20 degrees, and you probably still would not need any heat for the most part, because if it's sunny, the heat of the cab and the sun is going to heat you up, and so you don't need that heat. So, but you do have to add that AC, and it is very nice. And of course, having the radio to be able to listen to your favorite tunes while you're going along is great, and I do love that aspect of it as well. So if I have one complaint about the cab on this tractor, and I've seen it on Kubotas, I've seen it on some of the New Hollands, and I've seen it on some of the case tractors, and that is the placement of the air vents. These are the only air vents that you have. You got 2 there and 2 here, you know, and during some of them hot summer days, you know, heat rises, and so all your heat's coming up, and you got all your air down here. So it does sort of affect you. You can still stay cool and stay comfortable. It's no big deal, but That's if I had a downfall or a drawback on this tractor, it is having those vents down where they're at. I think the vents up top in the headliner here in the top of the cab is a lot better, and a lot of your models do have that, John Deere, and some of your bigger case and New Hollands and all those, and even I think the bigger Kubotas have them in the top of the cab as well. So that's the only downfall that I see with the Kubota, and I've said that before, I think, in some other videos that I've done. That really is a downfall for me with the Kubota, is that, you know, having the lack of AC or the vents there. So but otherwise, just a great tractor. I mean, it really is. I've been really pleased with it. Like I said, having only put about 500 hours on it, I have no complaints. It's done everything that I have asked it to do in the time that I've had it. Like I said, I'd love to have a loader on it, but just happened. Hopefully one of these days I'm gonna get another tractor and it'll have a loader on it. So if I had to buy another one, if I went out and bought a 7060 or M471, I would definitely do it, because I think these tractors are great. The power's great for the work that we do here on the farm, with the bush hogging and the disting and the spreading of the litter and just doing the other odd jobs in and out. It is great. I mean, it really is. The horsepower is there. It does what you need it to do, and is a great brand. So, and I've always liked the Kubota brands. I've got a Kubota tractor at work that I use, and so it's cool. So it's just I do like the Kubota brands, and you know, I'd stick with them. I'd like some of the other brands as well, but again, it's all personal preference to what brand you do go with and use. So, but again, just wanted to do this video on my thoughts and feelings on the Kubota M7040 at a little over 1,000 hours, with me having it for about 500 hours at this point. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Give me a thumbs up. Appreciate all the new subscribers that are out there. Thanks for watching. God bless each and every one of you, and hope all of you are having a great day. Thanks for watching. See you next time.